Okay, what up, B-World? So this was supposed to be a fairly simple job, as I was replacing my 203 with this 220. In the meantime, in having to do so, of course you have to remove the whole wheel, disconnect the phase wires and the hall sensor wires and everything, because they have to run through this rotor, obviously. I discovered something, and I'm glad I did. I was changing that. Now, first of all, these phase wires that they put on these motors are terrible as far as the quality of wire that they're using. They're using these old stiff ass wires. They're stranded, but they got this hard ass plastic insulation that makes these wires so they're not really flexible like good like stereo audio cable. Power wire is really flexible. It's got good insulation. This hard ass plastic coating is some bullshit, and I'll show you why. Reason being is because when your phase wires and your power wires coming out of your hub motor and sits in your uh shit your dropout, it has to make a really sharp turn, 90-degree turn, and they give you this little thing right here, this little spacer that has that little groove in it for the wire, so it can make that really sharp bend. And then your rotor goes right there, and this is wedged up in between your swing arm on a really sharp bend like that. So after some time, this crappy ass insulation on these wires fails, and then you'll have that where the insulation has cracked and broken and exposed your phase wires. That could have been really bad had those phase wires touched each other. So yeah, that's ugly. So I've been wanting to replace these anyway with some good wire. Now's the time, and I'm gonna show you how. But yeah, basically you'll have to take this motor apart. You'll have to take this side cover off and run some brand new wires inside to the coils and solder them to the coils. Yeah, it's a halfway big job, but it's necessary because there's nothing you can really do with that. Now, I could take this off and put some heat shrink on each one of these phase wires and put it up, but that's going to make it even thicker right there. So we don't want to do that. So we're going to go ahead and fix this the right way. So yeah, Beast's going to be down for a few days while I order some good wire and replace that. Alright, deuces. But yeah, that's what's going on. So like I said, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna film it. So I'm pretty sure that this is happening to a lot of guys. You just don't know it. Stuff like this, you don't even know that it's a problem until you have to do something like what I was doing, replacing this rotor. I would have never known that was exposed like that, you know, because to sit in that dropout, man, that power wire, those phase wires and everything has to make a really sharp turn as it sits in there. And yeah, so just, you know, over time, you know, and vibration and everything, that's what happens. Now, like I said, that could have been really bad. Or, you know, the current could have started arcing. High voltage like that can arc, meaning jump from wire to wire, or jump from the wire to ground. You know, it could have shorted itself against, you know, the hub. Luckily it didn't, but Yeah, that can definitely happen. So you ever wonder why your motor's giving you some issues, or you burning up hall sensors and you can't see that? See, there's no way I could have ever saw that with it mounted in the frame. You know, I would have never seen that, because that wire makes that turn just like that, really sharp turn. And yeah, that's what happens. All right, we out. Alrighty, so that is how you repair that. You pull the wires down through there, cut the bad part off, resolder, reconnect, cover it back up, and now you don't have any more bare wires there. So anyway, we're gonna put another piece of that shielded loom to cover it up for now, just so we can put it back together and be riding. Meantime, we ordered some more 8-gauge wire, the stereo power wire that's really flexible instead of this hard plastic, with the good shielding on it, and yeah, we'll be good to go. All right, so that is it. And we'll put the cover back on. That's that. Most I can show you. Can't show you too much else inside of there. Deuces. We out. Easy fix though, after it's all said and done. Well, not easy fix. It's a pain in the ass, but you can fix it. But yes, you cannot tape those wires at that turn at the bend, because it's already making that 90-degree bend. It's already tight as can be, which is why the first one got frayed. So you can't put in a heat shrink or anything. All that will make it way too thick to make that turn. So you have to pull the wires through, cut the ends off, resolder them, and that's the only way you can fix that. All right, deuces.
Are you having fun?